All right, so here today we got some things to talk about. We're back on Girls Frontline 2 over here. I wanted to make sure you guys are aware of what's going on because let me tell you, they're cooking up. And it looks like the stuff we covered recently, oh wink wink, might actually be on the dot, right? And we actually might be getting something very big, very soon. So, let's hop into it. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. Let's hop into things. Let's talk about it all. First up over here, officially confirmed, Girls Frontline 2, Centaureissi PV. She is your next character. Get excited, get happy, whatever you want to say. Get ready. A humble yet principled doll, she brews aromatic coffee and stands as the steadfast guardian of the cafe. She is the irreplaceable shield of Zukiro. I suck at this. Let's get it. So here we go. This is the brand new PV over here that has officially been revealed. Remember, this update does contain some very cool stuff here. And if you are a story lover, I think this is a very fun one. I think a lot of players on the CN side, or from what we know, said this is going to be a really good update here. So it does look really cool. If you do like this character, you're definitely eating good here. Again, this is one of the characters that I really originally liked when I started the game. The only issue is the next character is super good. So I'm in a place where I don't know what to do. I'm probably going to wait till the last week and then make my decision. If I cave in and summon, you'll see the summon video in 2 days, when the character releases. So you'll see that. So you'll know whether I caved in or not. I really like this character. I really like this character. So I don't know what to do, but we shall see. We shall see. But again, she is pretty good. She's not like meta, right? A lot of players are currently just saving for one character, and because of that, they're just looking past everything else. So if a character is good, like for example, if she even if she is good, right? Players are looking past that just because a certain character on a bike exists, and due to that reasoning, the hype may not be there for this character. So again, we do have our skills over here. Special drink, I think that was a healing ability, is what she has here. Very cool animations and such. Very cool character. And if you're a fan of cafe sort of things here, you definitely will enjoy this character here, right? I know that usually in Goss and such, people are more excited for this stuff, so definitely a W there. But we're approaching the end of this. Look at this animation, bro. What? Bro, we got the Rainbow Six Siege cam on the floor there, just firing. Look at this, we're rolling and everything. Oh my god. And there you go, support class. Centaureissi is there, reporting for duty. Oh my god. All right, looks pretty good. If you are, again, a fan of this, you can definitely take a look into it. I think you have her, her lobby animation here. Here you go. Here you are, master. And then oh, you take a sip too. I didn't even know that. No, I drank the whole thing. Look at that. Not bad. So again, that is the trailer and everything, confirming that she is your upcoming character. So be prepared mentally, physically, emotionally, and think properly there. Beyond that, they did confirm the event is ongoing, or coming soon. Rather, it doesn't start just yet, on the 24th. Elmo wishing well. During the event, complete commissions and fulfill Dole's wishes to obtain generous rewards, including collapse pieces. So again, remember, right now, you should be hardcore getting your summons ready, whether it be the upcoming character, Centaureissi, or the one after. A lot of my comments are caring for the character after. Just remember, get these events done. Get the collapse pieces. There's a login event. There's all that stuff currently active. There's another event that recently dropped. Make sure you get onto that event as well. Get going. Get your summons up, because right now you gotta break. You got 3 weeks until peak releases potentially. So just remember, use this time wisely and plan accordingly. But what am I talking about here? This now indicates that this was correct, right? Again, currently this person has been correct. The character data miners, they've been correct. There's no doubt about that. But there can always be a last-second shift, because they've done that. They just last-second shifted Centaureissi after, put Dutch of Naya in. That was a last-second shift. So for right now, the plan is as follows. But a last-second shift can go through. 227 was Senta. That's true. We'll find out if Ulrid is true. If Ulrid and Senta is true, you already automatically know that this is credible, right? It's just Mekti can go there, or somebody else can go instead of Kluke, right? And it could release like that. Just keep that in mind. But yes, 320, that's up next. Because this is now confirmed, mentally prepare, boys. All right, I know a lot of players in my comments are very excited for this, and again, they're skipping maybe good characters because this is there. So I also think that maybe the global version just wants to get rid of her so that players can at least look at other characters instead of having that I need to save for this and not touch anything else. Financially be ready for this. Springfield is right after. That's what players want as the next hype thing other than Kluke. So I wonder what they're going to do with that one, but I do think that's half Annie material, or maybe even beyond that. But yes, 320, this is now solidified. I wonder what happens here. But yes, again, this was the PV that released. A lot of players were talking on Reddit and such. And if you look at it over here, the data mine seems correct. Bless you, Koreans. Someone asked, what do the data mines say? Centaureissi, then Kluke, then Mekti. Take it with a grain of salt, since the dartboard can strike again, especially since the last update they added to the game. Files all, to the game files, they have all dolls up to parry. So, pretty much, right? And again, you know, dolls did get skipped. Those dolls can release, though. They can. Instead of this, they can release, okay? Do what you will. Pull if you want to. Again, Centaureissi is a pretty good character. She is a healing support type character. So there is maybe some viability there for you, right? I mean, for the CN version, they rate for Pride Win, they rate her at TO.5 and a TO.5. So that's not bad. It's a pretty good rating, right? That's unironically pretty good. So if you were looking forward to this, you definitely can. I don't know if they buffed her with the recent stuff. If you wonder about her pros and cons, overwhelming survivability buffs as well, or well in excess of anything the game has to offer. Blazing Assault 2 V1 and Damage Up V1, offensive buffs V1 on an easy to trigger passive effect. Incredibly simple to use support tag along character. No enablers needed to function. The cons, though, if you're wondering, overwhelming survivability buffs may be excessive for when teams would prefer offensive utility instead. The majority of Centaureissi's survivability focused kit often goes disregarded. Centaureissi's reliance on her V1 buffs highlights the glaring weakness of her underwhelming base kit at V0. So that's also there, okay? And that's a freaking tough way to say it, isn't it? Like, damn. But yeah, reliance on her V1 buffs highlight her weaknesses and underwhelming base kit at V0. So plan accordingly when it comes to it too. They have the character entire breakdown here if you want to go and read through it. Characters are reviewed at V0/V1 strength. However, for those specifically dedicated players, it is worth noting that Centaureissi's significant dupe power spikes at V1. To paraphrase the above disclosure, the entire basis for Centauri's value, the reason she gets a team slot, can be attributed to the 2 offensive buff she applies on allies at V1. Because again, she has so much support capability, she needs that offensive capability for, again, supporting that on the team. And that gets to you when that gets to at V1. So it might be a thing to jump into if you are planning on building this character. Just remember, planning on duping out the next character, the one on the bike. What happens then? All right, plan your dupes accordingly, plan your summons accordingly, and be ready for what's next. But I know a lot of players are just more so like, that's what my comments are full of. It's just they need her and nothing else, right? T0 and T1 for bossing on CN. But if you're wondering, that's what I got for you here today. Just want to talk about this again. Next banner officially confirmed, which now maybe confirms or whatever when it comes to the leak and such. So take care, have fun. That's what I got for you here today. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, basically, right? Or whenever else something's there. Peace.